Power, aggression, unrelenting. These are just some of the traits I will use to describe this race. This group of people boasts strength unparalleled to any other race in Xenoverse 2. And more than likely, this was your first race that you picked due to the influence of the main characters such as Goku, Vegeta, and even Gohan. Today, me, Creative Beatdown, how you doing? I'm going to discuss with you the PvP aspects of the Saiyans and everything you need to know. Okay, so we all understand that Saiyans have low health, right? But then they also have high attack power. The male Saiyans specifically have high basic attack power, but they boast lower attack power when it comes to striking key blasts compared to their female counterparts. That doesn't mean that they're not good in it. It's just that there are others who do more with it. And upon hearing that, you might think that they might not be too good with their key blast abilities, but what they actually could do with their combos would tell you differently. So when the two Saiyans' brain cells start cooking in his head, he might realize at that point, hey, I could throw a light heavy and I can continue this. This brings them great offensive aggression. Saiyans are so strong that beyond stats, their knockback ability is crazy. So they have the easiest knockback and it has the longest knockback time ever. So this is a true combo. You could literally hit someone with a full beam attack. I say beam attack because that's pretty much what you're going to be using that for, like Final Flash. But you can hit them with a light heavy and then you could charge your ki up. This is built for charging ki. I charge up like 4 bars of ki right there just off a knockback. Another heavy knockback is when you do this square triangle, or the light heavy, and you continue it up until you knock them back with a spinning back fist, and then you end up going for another ultimate. I'm saying all that's capable with Saiyans. Another thing, just proving my point, Saiyans have the longest knockback in their combos. Like almost the majority of the combos could do like a crazy knockback, which you could hit an ultimate like Super Kamehameha Wave. But I don't want you to be fooled by just being ultimates. There's other attacks that you can totally hit with this, like Flash Strike, and the scariest part about it, it's off the second hit your combo becomes invanishable. So whatever you throw out, a ranged attack that you throw out, Saiyans can literally just throw whatever out and you're forced to use an evasive. And of course the native charge ki blast being the rush ki blast. You can see the way I combo into it, it's just all of that's deadly. You could really make a nasty build that's all about range instead of someone back and connecting things with the rush ki blast. There's just different ways you could take Saiyans. You don't have to just go full in the strike. You could upgrade their basic attack so that you can have that going on, right? And then also combine it with your ki blast skills and stuff to create even more deadly combos. Saiyans deal great strike damage, but at the same time, there's not many, I would say, compatible ways for them to throw it within their combos. There's only certain times when you would probably want to throw it out within a combo. Just keeping it real, there's going to be times where you're going to be playing a Saiyan and you're going to put them in a juggler state. You might not want them in there because that's not good for strike attacks. And keeping it real, there's not many combo options at all to even connect strike ultimates. Like melee ultimates and strike attacks, there's not many of them within the Saiyan combo route, so that makes it difficult. But one of the most favorite reasons and why people even pick Saiyans is due to the amount of transformations. They have like over 8 transformations just on them alone, which is actually insane. But of course, Super Saiyan comes with its own ability. So aside from power, which is the main thing it's used for, is power, but it also increases aggression as well. As what you can see, I can now do a new combo route with certain skills and attacks. My neutral light attacks now have homing to it, and also does my charge heavy attack has a homing to it now. So pretty much, so they're easily able to just track the opponent, and you're also invulnerable while you're moving. So all this on top of the insane buffs that come with it, like attack boost or even stamina regeneration, can keep these guys fighting until you're dead, basically. I almost left this out, but one of the other combos being with the heavy finish. So if you do it as a ground combo, which means you start it from the ground, And basically, they'll be knocked down long enough for certain attacks to even land, and even buying you some time to even do certain attacks you might not think will work, like Gigantic and Meteor. So that's still kind of iffy to me, but it gives you enough time to even launch it off. So even if they do try to break you, you still can have that move set off.